Hello, hello, and yeah, everything seems fine. I also fixed my PNG avatar, so everything should be fine, right? I guess so. Hopefully. Um, I've been having a little bit of trouble with the YouTube chat function because I can look at chat all the time without like turning into OBS, or so I have to like put the chat on my phone. But there's no function like that on YouTube Studio, like to only watch the chat. So I have to like get the chat go live first, then get the link for the chat. Then I have to put it on my phone so I can see the chat. So it's a bit of a hassle here. So the bright side or the better side is actually it's much cheaper. Actually, like the cost I have to spend, like I have limited internet, so I have to be like scarce about that. So I have 10 GB per day, like 1 gigabit per second. But after that, it drops my speed. But so I have to like manage my data and stuff. So then, like the last stream I did on the live stream, it was like only about like 1 GB to download the upload, download the stream, and so I can like edit the video and stuff. So in that manner, it's much cheaper. But when it comes to like Twitch streams, you have to like download the entire like quality or entire with the entire bitrate. Like YouTube's like compression, it's fairly good. So that's that. Give me a second. I'm still struggling with the chat thing because I have to like get it up in a wild fashion. I have to be a little bit cautious about that. But anyway, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm still figuring out these things from YouTube's side. Still not unaware of like all the like functions and stuff. There's like I actually put the stream to like you have to like put a thumbnail and all that stuff and schedule the stream first before start streaming. So there's that also. So I have to make a thumbnail. That's fine on all. That's not the biggest problem. But you have to like put all these information down like this time. I'm going to stream this time. So here I forgot like I'm going to stream later today, and put the like scheduled time somewhere earlier, somewhere like when I scheduled the stream. So things like that happen when there's too much information, I guess. Yeah. So as thumbnail says, I guess we are doing the Cyno's story quest. I actually accidentally started the final story quest a little bit, not that much. Like maybe yeah, it's like the starting area where that you get actually accidentally like dragged into the quest without our permission. If you have like unlocked the thing, that's why I haven't. That's why there's like this. See this red dot? It's because I haven't unlocked Nilo's quest. You are forced to unlock Nilo's quest, but if you unlock Nilo's quest, then I will accidentally trigger the quest when I'm just randomly exploring the place. So that's why I'm not. I want to like remove that exclamation mark. I already have this Bennett's exclamation mark here, so I don't want another one. Anyway, yeah, we have one event to do, and yeah, after that, we'll get with the quest. I don't think it will take much longer. Maybe maximum 2 hours. Like last time, Tignare's quest was like that. Yeah, the stream. It's really exciting. What's this? I guess there's a new web event or something. Maybe, who knows? I haven't checked it out. Like Hoyo Lab sometimes like randomly sends like notifications and stuff. I don't know why. What about that? Like even if you like they send a notification to you every day to like claim the rewards. Yeah, it's sure fine. But even if you like already claim the reward, they still send the notification. Why? Like I already claimed it. So why bother sending it again? Like some things are like I don't know weird. Like and the deep links and stuff sometimes doesn't work. It happened a lot like earlier, but now it's mostly fine. Maybe they optimized or something. Who knows? They have money. They already have a like a lot of games, so I'm sure they have much better experience. All right. Why is my frames dropping? Usually my frames only drop in the inside the city. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have like got my PC hasn't got used to the environment again. Hold up. What? Wait. No. Okay. I thought it didn't trigger. Okay. Why doesn't it appear immediately? It did yesterday, at least. I don't know, maybe something. Yeah, since like today morning, it's a little bit laggy. I don't know if it's because of the like live stream and stuff. People like got interested in the game again and started like doing the stuff. Like when like 3.1 came around, not 3.1, not 3.1, 3.0 came around, the city started like a little bit lagging. But after that, it was fairly fine. Wait, where is this thing now? I guess it's up here because there's like a staircase kind of thing. Oh, there was this thing. I didn't see that. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's also one of those things. Wait, what? Oh, you can sit here. Cool. Didn't ask, but cool. It's really lagging. And taken. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the whole event. These kinds of event you have to do either every day, like early in the morning when you start the game. You have to do it. It's not like good stream content or anything. It's just another daily commission kind of thing. Like the battle kind of event, they are cool. You have to like spend a little bit of time and stuff.
Right. Maybe I'll take one more day.
These stuff,
knock out the rest of the work once
it's fine. It's cool, but I mean, it doesn't like take too much time to like complete it. So their value is a little bit lower. There's another like those just things.
Quietly now.
Are they all dead? Yes, they are all dead. Let me guess. No? I thought that was like a whopper flower thing. I haven't seen like a lot of whopper flowers in Sumero. Like red and stuff. All right. Oh, I just like got some like a theory kind of epiphany, I guess. What do you call it? I don't know. Like think about it, okay? Let me show. Like slime. Oh, wait, this is like a little bit related to slime theory. I just realized this, okay? I just thought about like slime or slime. Oh, Kusanali, wobber flowers. The theory was like Kusanali with wobber flower, and like the thing was right before Sumer came out. So think about it. This is the Archon, and this is their like power lost kind of state. Think about it, okay? Kusanali is Ruka Devata. Ruka Devata used too much power, and she became Kusanali. Right? Big, small, big, small. If these guys lost their power, they become small. Small Raiden Shogun. Small Raiden Shogun. I don't know. Who knows? Like, think about it. Or again, who? Venti. Venti was like, before he got power, he was small. Like a wind spirit. He got power, he got big. Right? I'm not making this shit up. Yeah, I'm making this shit up, but I mean, it makes sense, kinda. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what, but well, it looks like that. And also, I won't show like the references to like the who Eva from Scaramouche. Let me show. Let me show. How to do this? Wait a second. I have to like figure out these things again. God. OBS is like a lot of things. There's too much.
Navigating the world is a whole lot
See?
easier with a few
See
different
the like
identities to choose from.
similarities?
Need me to come up with some for you?
Wait a minute. See the similarities? See? 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 I can't show the mouse, I guess. Can I do this to show the mouse? Can I do this? No, right. I can't shoot. I can't do that. See? So Scaramouche has like these like four like hands floating around. Two hands. Let's say just two hands floating around. Let's say they are comparable to wings. Two wings. And what does the almost like a god level Eva has? Almost going to be a god level Eva has? Wings. See these like light strokes like running behind the Eva? This is Eva 1. Is it called Eva 1? I don't remember. 1.0? No, 0.1. Eva 2. Evangelion 1. Evangelion Unit 1, right? Anyway, Evangelion Unit 1. And look at the color schemes. It's the same thing. The purple, 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 purple. See? And the halo around his head. Like you can see the halo in Scaramouche robot head, this puppet head, this like his hat transforming into something. His hat's thing. But at the end of the day, it's a halo, right? Like a god. And what does the Eva has? It also has a halo. See? See? Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm saying. Okay, cool. That and the references, like he's ascending to a god. Scaramouche is becoming a god. And what does the Eva is doing at the end of 2.0? The 2.0 or like the near third impact. Stingy, because of rage, he like too much connected to the Eva and he ascended. Like almost ascended to godhood. Like what is Scaramouche going to do? He's trying to become God, but we don't know if he's like already God or not. And I don't think he's already God. He's trying to become God. So not like the God. Eva is already like the God of the whole universe kind of deal. But Scaramouche is like trying to become like a regular Archon type. So that's not like a huge thing. But still, there's like the reference to like he's trying to become God. Shinji's also he didn't try to become God, but he was almost going to become God. So yeah. And who is another whiny bitch like Shinji? Scaramouche. What did I say? And what happened to Shinji after like 2.0? I think I don't know if they like really like tell it or not, but he died and only his clone was alive, kind of deal. Right, his consciousness and all that stuff is there because in the movies, like not in the like the series, the original one, the movies, like the better one, I guess, the one that you can understand better as a lower perspective. So in that, like all the Shikanami, Ayanami, and Shinji's like three pair, and the other girl I don't remember her name. So those four are the like, candidates, right? So they are like cloned, like Ray. They are all cloned, and when one dies, the other one is put into work. Like that keeps going. So Shinji is the same kind of deal. So at the end of like 2.0, I think he died. And his like brain and consciousness kind of deal transferred into like a thing, and they don't even grow old like Scaramouche, who's like a puppet who can't even grow old or anything. So there's a lot of like connections with Eva and like Scaramouche, like puppet and stuff. So that's what I want to say. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So let's get on with the quest because I want to finish all the like question stuff before getting into 3.2. Have I said like 2.2 all this time? I sometimes don't remember what I just said, so don't pay too much attention to me. Let's see. I will be playing the Nilu's quest to not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow on Friday. Yeah. Let's finish this first. Oh, come on. Is it going to be annoying like the last time again? Like, usually this stuff doesn't happen. Like, it's usually like regular speed and stuff. Like, I don't know why it takes so long. I don't know if it's because of the YouTube streams and stuff. Maybe YouTube streams drag out too much internet or something. Who knows? I'm not sure about the like all the like technical stuff. I'm also like, this is my second YouTube stream, so I don't know. I don't know if even the chat is like functioning properly. Like the So yeah, and that's why I took so long to like set up stuff. I got the message saying like I have disabled the chat. I have disabled the chat. No, I have not. Then only I figure out that you have to like be like live to see the chat. Get the chat to like another external source. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, now this is not funny. Come on. Come on, come on. Ah, come on. You had to like disconnect right now? Huh. Uh, I don't know why these things happen sometimes. It happens. I can't help it. Maybe it's because my PC is a potato. Who knows? I really need to like upgrade my RAM and stuff so it can handle like at least one Chrome tab while playing the game. Not Chrome, at least like the Opera browser. Any browser that can like handle like a low load. Actually, Chrome takes a lot. It's huge. Like before I started using like Opera's like the limitations functions and stuff, the Chrome took like half of everything I had to run it on the background. So this is usually sometimes happen like at least once, but after that it won't happen. I mean, obviously it won't be bothering me again after I started the quest because I won't be teleporting around that much. Okay. Oh, look at that place. Okay. I was also a mobile player a long time ago. When I started the game, I didn't have a PC actually. So what's going on? Why is no one talking?
Huh? It's Cyno. What are you doing here?
Yes, what are you doing here? Oh.
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here.
Look at this thing.
We'll have to chat some other time.
So you are investigating something too? Something here too? Does that mean?
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate that.
Yes, yes. I don't know, I don't remember.
Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story
Ask Al
short,
Haytham.
I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno around will definitely make things easier. Let's go round
Questionable,
those bad guys.
but sure. Beating a bad guy? Beating a bad guy? Are those the bad guys? No, those are Fatui guys.
Take it easy.
Where is the shortest road? The same road, right? I had also changed my team. No, this should be fine. It's not a big deal. Nope, nope. Climb up, climb up. Who are the bad guys? Are these the bad guys?
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
I think like anyone remember like the cutscene where like Kusanari like drops down like and Irminsul is like hurt? Maybe it's Kusanari's story quest. Who knows? Like sometimes like the story quest elements are also like mixed and matched into the trailer, so it's like misleading you in a way. Who knows? I mean, we have like wait until the thing comes out, patch comes out.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more. What does the academia think they're doing? All right, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have.
Oh,
I
are
don't
these
see
guys
any
thinking?
real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever. How much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
That's not too much more, huh? I guess.
It's Cyno. When's he ever gonna let up?
Never.
Hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
But don't forget the Mora.
No. He's getting beat up. He's getting beaten up.
Done. Not so fast. You can't escape with Paimon on the case.
He's just done.
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
Nope.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like the others I've caught.
What happened?
Not
There
deep
were
in the
like
circle, just dealers at
the
the bottom of
music.
the chain. All right, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Seems this isn't getting us anywhere. Cyno wasn't kidding when he said Inter was hard to come by.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding?
I mean,
We've known
everyone
you since
knows.
day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh?
The
Oh,
auction.
you mean someone like
Sorry.
nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Judgment.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
Actually, we were mistaken. We don't know any merchants.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information.
Okay.
If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot.
That
And
far.
as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules,
Isn't like Port almost the hub of like all these businesses and stuff?
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey, what's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people, the buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think
It's
about it.
illegal business,
If
dude.
academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
They must have their own reasons. Who knows? They might be like plugging Scaramouche with all the canned knowledge to get like divine knowledge capsules and stuff, right? They must have their own reasons. You may have a point. Like it says like the guy, the old sage, the big sage. He's the one who said like we make a god using human knowledge, right? So Dodore is the one who like made the puppet and stuff, but the connection was done through like the academia. I don't know even if Dodore did anything or not. Maybe Dodore just tweaked Scaramouche a little bit, but like Sandrone is like the master of like puppets and stuff, right? So who knows? I don't know. I don't know if like Sandrone is like puppet master or Dodore is now the puppet master, even though he's the doctor. Dodore seems like he has more knowledge about like all the ruin guards and stuff, puppets and stuff. I mean, just got out. They must have their own reasons. You may have a point. They have.
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
Sure, dude. I mean, we're allowed to follow you, but sure.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Yes.
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this.
Dude,
If
is this
remembers
Dory's
correctly,
quest
she's
or
usually at the Palace of Alcazar's
Cyno's
Ring.
quest?
Let's go.
Make up your mind. Okay, where is Dory now? She's in Port almost, right? I wonder what happens if we like go to Caravan Rebot now. Will he be there? It's not that far, but I mean, see, now the teleportation works perfectly fine. No like lagging, no nothing, and it's like super fast, extremely fast. I do. My PC is like PC has his own mind. Isn't this like the who? Oh no, this is the other place, right? This is Tinari's place. Parties die. Hey, 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 the high, I don't know. It's not Sanskrit. Palace of Alexandria. Wait, what? I can't see it because of the. Is it an N? No, it's not an N. Alexarzare. Alexarzare. Alexarzare? Alekaza. I don't know. My brain is melting.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Do you know who is smuggling the canned knowledge?
No
Yes,
idea.
yes.
Sorry, I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Ah.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it
You don't
seems
have
that
a
group of
monopoly then.
smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up. Sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely.
You have something else?
Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon.
Don't ask for
so I can
money.
Take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated. Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Is selling canned knowledge really that lucrative?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
I mean,
Of course,
if
not
I had
everyone
canned
needs that
knowledge,
kind of knowledge,
sure, I would
but
take.
In a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of
One thing I
demand.
hate the most,
Plus, the cost of
studying.
production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made. Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge? Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale.
Yeah, think about it, okay? Okay, you get knowledge, you get a canned knowledge of one specific area. But if there are like topics that involve like other areas, then you are like clueless, like in that area, even though you have the knowledge, but you can't understand that knowledge. Like that is where wisdom comes in. That's what the difference between like knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge you can gain it by like memorizing a book, but wisdom is like you have to understand what is that book. Kind of deal.
But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems.
Tell me.
First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and
Oh.
you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Right? It's the same thing I said, but this is like saying the like current situation of our world, because like all the knowledge is like right in front of you, like right at the tip of your finger, right? With the phones and stuff, internet and stuff. So basically, we don't need to have think. we don't need to think anything. We just need to type everything, and it will just be at our hands, or whatever. So, yep.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
I mean, it's just one, not in particular.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes
Overdose.
down to balancing the right amount.
Speaking of
Back
overdose,
to the point, there'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked.
speaking of like overdosing, wasn't there like this is kind of spoilers for like Bleach blood work? One Quincy's power. I don't remember the Quincy's power, but that guy's power was like take a little amount of something into his body and he can control it, anything. Like if he takes like a water is like 60 or 30 liters of water and it's lethal to your body, right? So if he takes like that amount of water, he drinks that amount of water, he can control water. If he takes the like lethal dose, I remember like reading the manga chapter like dose, lethal dose, lethal dose, lethal dose. That guy was non-stop talking about lethal doses. Even I think like he drank a number of liters of blood or something to control blood too. So yeah, that is a random thing popped up to my mind just now.
And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is. The Court of Desolation?
What's
What's
that?
that? Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation. Once I heard
Wait,
about the
I
auction,
kind of remember
I
where
began
Court
to
of
suspect
Desolation
that
is.
all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
Why use canned knowledge to distribute information? What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So,
True.
if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution.
You need to know how to read Kandrian runes. You need to know how to read King Destret's runes. Then you need to know how to activate mechanisms. Then you need to know about history. Then you need to know about machines, I guess. All these are like darshans, I think. One is like ancient knowledge and stuff. One is history. One is machines. Right? The others are like biology and stuff. They doesn't involve like the desert.
As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject.
Oh, so the academia
On
is
the other
hosting the.
hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
Can we like bid on knowledge?
And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Saw that coming. Yeah, what did I say at the first?
Before I sell
How I am not giving you more.
Let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it. it. 500,000 mora per
That
night.
guy was selling like
Bargain.
150,000 mora
50%
for
discount
3
my
can
house
knowledge.
travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
Okay.
What? That's super expensive.
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming his way.
So you have to like finish the Archon quest to do this quest because you don't know his former General Mahamatra before this, before doing the Archon quest.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Okay, Dory, what do you have to say?
By the way, it would be quite a tricky task to get all the canned knowledge off the market, don't you think? You'd probably be making some enemies along the way, too.
Sure.
What makes you say that?
Because in the short run, the circulation of canned knowledge benefits everyone. Whoever's behind the smuggling gets a chance to study the Court of Desolation, while knowledge dealers stand to make big profits. Even the buyers get a rare chance to easily access knowledge that's hard to come by.
Who knows? Maybe the Academia is the one doing the auction too.
So, you see, it's a win for everyone. Who would want anyone stepping in and ruining the deal, As for the long-term consequences that lie ahead, most people can't see them, nor would they even believe them. So, if you think about it, you're setting yourself up to be targeted by everyone. You've got quite the challenge ahead of you. I can only imagine how stressed you'll feel. How about I recommend a book for you? It's called 100 Ways to De-Stress and Live Your Best. I'll offer you a 30% discount right now.
I don't read books.
Oh, again? No way we're falling for that.
Okay, what is this? A travel bag. Quest item. Future star. This is the event stuff, right? Auction information. Okay, sure. Where are we going now? Caravan rewatch. To Cyno. I stabbed my eye with my finger today or yesterday, I don't remember. Somehow. But now it hurts a little bit. Wait, no. I stabbed my left eye, but now my right eye is the one that's like hurting. What? How's that? Wait, what the? Hold up, dude. This is a normal error, right? Researcher. Dunya is a common name here. Not a common name, but you can hear that kind of name here. And Juzjani. Oh, I don't know. Some names I feel familiar, but some names they are like what? Probably like Egyptians or Arabic or something. Arshia. It's also one of them. Yinji. This is a Liu merchant. Harvard. At first I thought Harvard. These people have different kinds of clothes more than the regular Liyue resident and Inazuma resident. Mondstadt has the most diverse people because every single NPC in Mondstadt talks, unlike other regions. So Mondstadt is small, but everyone speaks. This is really loud. The music.
There is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
It should be. It's all we got to go for the moment. Yep.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King.
They always say Scarlet King. No one says King Deshret. Why is that? Only Denslave said King Deshret. That's how I figure out how to say his name. If not, I don't know. They're always running around how to pronounce that name by saying King Scarlet King. Say King Deshret.
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers.
Dark sect. Dark sect. Huh. Maybe they are the ones who worship the forbidden knowledge. King Deshret didn't worship the forbidden knowledge; he just used it. Others, like the Vendagnia people, they worshipped that knowledge. These ruins and stuff all around the desert, they don't say they worship the knowledge. They worship King Deshret himself. King Deshret. They didn't worship the knowledge, but other stuff, they say they worship either Celestia or something supernatural, not something tangible like King Deshret, who was a living person.
According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research.
Forfeit their life as a price for entering. So a blood sacrifice? Or maybe it's just souls can enter.
However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead.
That's interesting.
Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless.
Wait a moment. That's a bot. I have to delete the bot. Okay. bot terminated. I don't know if it like goes out. I don't know if you have to like report the bot or like hide it. I'm not sure. Okay.
That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge.
True.
Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yes, we do.
We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Oh. When was people tailing us?
People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
I don't know. I don't know, for some reason the music just got louder and louder in here. Suddenly. I think they should be fine. Sometimes the music is just nowhere to be found. Sometimes the music is just too loud. I also like either yesterday or day before yesterday completely finished exploring all the places. Now everything is 100%, but not 100%. Like it's just like 69%. This is not coincidence, okay? This is not coincidence. 69 here, it doesn't matter. 69, I mean, acceleration in the like this thing, the reputation thing, it's 69, okay? It's not coincidence. It's not coincidence. It's 69%. It's coincidence. Yeah. What am I even saying? I don't know. I don't know words.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Why is that?
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
They are here to help Cyno.
Right. We won't just sit back and do nothing.
I'm not going to like give out secrets just yet.
Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
He is not in for the more, I guess.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
We get to use Cyno? We get to use Cyno? Yes, we get to use Cyno.
Happy to oblige.
New punching bag.
Solidify!
Here comes the catch.
But it's just these guys, right?
Nowhere to run.
They're probably all dead even before like I keep out the alt.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, there's a big guy. No problem.
Stabilize.
Give me the alt.
Gotcha.
Nowhere to run.
Come on.
Your sins
Finally.
fall upon your soul. Guilty.
Oh, it did a lot of damage. Not that much. I mean, it's just 10,000,
This
right?
doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it.
Sure, sure. Sure, sure. No,
Let's
no.
get out of here.
Shouldn't we follow them? No.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess.
Who cares about
Just being
traps? We can
associated
just
with
beat
me will
everyone up.
inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes.
The figure of speed, Paimon.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Paimon?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries.
Uh-huh. Oh, I
My
just
superior was
remembered
injured while
something.
protecting me,
Let's do it
and we
after
struggled
this
to gain
country.
control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Vigilant dog. Vigilant Yaksha.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra.
Radkani.
You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Let's all do our best. We are also experiencing in a lot of sticky situations. Yeah, sure.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Uh-huh. From this angle, Cyno looks like a girl. Oh, why are they showing that? I guess it's like a shortcut. This like OST is so creepy.
With the wind.
Who goes there? No one goes there. Ghost? Alright, I almost forgot again. I have to You know what this is? Yes, you should know. This is the main point of this game. So I have to. I was hoping to get like at least one or two of these like weapons. Hopefully, I don't want the like 5 stars. I just want the like new 4 stars. Hopefully, this I can get one or two of these. And yeah, if I won't be able to like get Kusanali's weapon, I am going to use this. If I'm not lucky with these two, then I will use like a Mapamea or the other book, the sacrificial fragments. But I mean, this is also good, right? This is much better. Like elemental attack, mastery bonus, blah blah blah, right? So it's much better as a like a support weapon. So I'm going to do 30 pulls. That's it. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to do 30 pulls and I'm going to stop. Let's see history. I'm sure the last 10 pull was like a simulacra, Akko simulacra for Yelan's banner. I got Akko simulacra and Yelan C2, right? C1. So yeah, I have 5. So we are at 5, not 5 BT, right? Wait a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 BT. I think that's how the order goes. Because I have never done like a single bulls here, so I don't know how. Is it up or down? So let's see. Fingers crossed, 30 bulls. We get the 2 weapons. I don't need the 5-star. I have like chart course the primordial jade, but I don't need the key. Let's see. First 10 bull, a 4-star. Let's be the one of the new ones. One of the new ones. Oh come on, it's a dragon bane. Oh come on, another one. I want new one. A new one, please. A new one. One. No. Ah, come on. There's no new one. 2 dragon's banes. I don't need dragon's bane. I have better pole arms. Come on, 2 more. 2 more 10 poles. Let's go. It's a 4-star. Good. We are safe. No, nothing. Barbara. Seriously, Barbara in the weapons banner? No. Another dragon's bane? Come on. That's like the 3rd one now. Give me the new one. New weapon. Nothing? Come on. Last one. I'm not going to pull anymore. Good. We are safe. I don't want a 5-star. New weapon. Oh, yes. We got the new weapon. This is good for Cookie. I need a better weapon for Cookie because I'm using like one of those cheap swords. Good. Now the catalyst. Come on, the catalyst. Come on. The catalyst. Oh, come on. Where's the catalyst? Let's do one more. After this, I'm not going to do anything else. Just one. Okay. We are safe still. This is like, let's say, building pretty. No, yeah. I didn't ask for this. Catalyst, new catalyst. Not these catalyst. 4-star catalyst. No. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm not going to do any other pulls because I'm afraid We are too close to the PT now. Don't fly too close to sun, okay? I'm not going to. I don't want to get burned down to the ground. Okay, this is the new one. Seaforce Moonlight. Or is it something different? If this is like a genie dwells within it. Okay, so this is like a Sumeru weapon. So then it's not C4. It's Cyforce weapon. Or C-Force? I don't know. I needed a weapon for Cookie because I am currently using the black sword, not the not this black sword, the other black sword. It's also called the black sword. I don't remember the like exact name. See how many dragon spins I have now? 4. This. I'm using a 3-star sword. So it's better to have like a better elemental mastery stats weapon, right? Hold up. I lost where the weapon was. Oh, okay, okay. It's here. I don't know. I don't want to refine it just yet. It's too risky. I mean, it's not even on the like banner. If I want to do this, what? I don't have any of these. Okay. I mean, I haven't even looked at the like domain. Sure, whatever. Dragon's Bane. Let's refine these things. Useless garbage. I already have 2 Staff of Homa, so I don't need these things. I can just use them. I think I have like pole arms and bows the most. A 5-star weapon. Others I don't have that much because I don't want to pull that kind of characters. And 2 Wolf's Gravestones. Oh, I have 3 Claymores. Still, I don't have Lion's Pride or something. Skyward Pride, not Lion's Pride. I'm mixing names now. Lion's Roar and Skyward Pride. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bows, 5-star bows, and 1, 2, 3 limited 5-star pole arms, and 1 limited claymore that no one uses, and 2 these things. 2 and 2 swords. These things are useless. I don't use it in anyone. Do I have another like sacrificial fragment? No. It's on. It's the same thing I use on Sucrose. Hopefully, the weapon banner have at least sacrificial fragments. If not, I will probably have to resort to you know what, Mapamea. I mean, I have a lot of like catalyst these things. Where is it? Is it here? Or is it here? Yeah, right? Okay. See, I have 6. I haven't made a single of them. I have 12 of these. And these are like the new ones. But also, I think you can like transform the older ones into new ones now. So that's good.
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course. But I'm accustomed to these conditions.
He came from the
Care
desert.
any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind.
Paimon
The
doesn't
moment you
have
start to
melanin
give
in her
is when you'll
skin.
feel more tired.
The more melanin you have on your skin, the more sun you can resist. The less melanin you have, like more cold you can resist. Like we who like we people who have melanin and like brown skin, we are like used to like the hot climate. So when we go to like colder countries, we can't like bear it. Like we can bear it, but not like the colder countries people can. Like even our own country has like a place called Siripada or Adam's Peak. I don't like calling it Adam's Peak, but it's what people call it. Like the invaders called it Adam's Peak, but it's called Siripada. So I visited there, and it's a huge mountain. So it's really really cold. But when foreigners come here, like like I don't know where they are from, but some foreigners, like European or American foreigners came, they just climb the mountain with like shorts and stuff. We can't do that. We have like wear jeans, jackets, like 2 or 3 layers. We can't handle the cold like them. Okay.
Take one
But we
step
can
after
handle
another.
heat very well.
Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop. Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Out of nowhere.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
What is not? They're just scorpions. Come, everyone. Come here.
You're exposed.
You're exposed.
Busted.
And dead. Oh. A dead carcass. They are huge.
Really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked
Oh.
numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
So you mean
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is
it's
so
like the sea?
dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are? Stay still.
What? What the? Oh, where? When did they put that? Okay.
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location.
Uh-huh.
But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it?
That's why I said
Ksharawar also be involved?
the academia is the ones doing the auction and
That
stuff.
doesn't seem right.
They wanted to like spread the false knowledge and stuff.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
I didn't even notice.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
I see a chest.
'Cause I know you can handle it. 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 'C
Are these numbers? I don't know. Maybe their own like language. Where did these guys come from? And all dead. A chest, a chest.
How many of them are there?
Gotcha.
And dead. Wait, I need to change teams to do the puzzle. It's going to be annoying if I don't have like a Benetton on. No, Hu Tao is not that great for like doing these kinds of puzzles. Where she takes a lot of like HV. I only took one. Just one more there. This is the experience of Genshin, getting distracted by everything. See, these like light thingies. Everything is similar to like the ones in the ambers, the sacred ambers in the like ruins, desert ruins. Who put them here? These are obviously like ancient, right? Really, really ancient. I don't think like regular people like left just like this. How would like see all these are like written in these inscriptions, like locked with these inscriptions. And what does the inscription like unlock? You have to complete these kinds of puzzles that involve the same kind of like light sources that involves like a sacred amber. So makes sense, right? These are all connected. Who left the chest and stuff? That's why I'm also saying like these chests are maybe left behind by our twin when they explored this
That's what I call
place
treasure.
at some point in time, somewhere. That's why like Lumin, like our twin also knows like all the journey and stuff. Like in the like that one teaser that Lumin speaks with Angel.
Where the action is?
There's nobody here.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly.
Celesta
There might
seems
still be
big
something
here.
left for us to find.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Okay. Ordinary can knowledge doesn't seem to have nothing to do with Court of Desolation. Okay. Foot tracks. Scattered footprints have not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it is impossible to speculate on the direction of the merchants, especially from footprints. Why not? It's just this direction, right? Sumter Beast is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. A large amount of canned knowledge is piled up here, enough to fetch an extremely large amount of mora at the market price.
Did you find anything?
Not really.
Nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge
It's
capsules.
possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation. so they carried those off. But don't worry, I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you wanted to carry the tracking device.
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay.
Just
we'll
throw
start
the
right
thing
away
away.
and leave this
Like
place
far,
alone.
far away.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay. There's no time to lose. Leave as soon as you're ready.
I mean, we are always ready. Let's see. Is there a teleporter? Nope. Absolutely not. Why would there be a teleporter, right? Everywhere that is like useless, they have teleporters. Every place that has like importance, they don't have a teleporter. Am I dead?
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Yeah, this is fine enough.
Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Cyno.
Tick, 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 tick.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction.
Let's keep the tracking device here and go. How about that?
Time to go.
No, nah, come on. I lost everything.
Cheh,
Come on.
cheh.
I don't know what these guys are talking about. There are sometimes just randomly eremites and treasure hoarders talking. Treasure hoarders are just everywhere. They colluded with the Kiragi. They worked with now eremites. But one people they don't
Time to
work
go.
with is Fedue. No one like the treasure hoarders doesn't really work with Fedue. I don't know why. No, they did work with Fatui, right? Once in the child's thing. But randomly like this, they don't do work like that. I know. Oh, there's someone else. Oh, come on. This time I'm dead.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
Does he know anything about smuggling? Does he have any important role in the auction?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead.
Okay.
He's not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gone so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Came back to take the other knowledge capsules.
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay
Where?
here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
Yeah, true.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
We should have done it all the way back
Better
there.
not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch?
I mean, you can. Who's stopping you? His home is over there. This guy who watches in one of the towers lived down here, underneath this place. It's a really interesting architecture of this village, because there's houses down below and down below, and like that. It's like a apartment complex, but in all times.
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Ekamin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Travelers.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Chai.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
We call it kirite. Chai. Chai is the Indian word. We say kirite. Kirite means milk, tea. Milk is kiri. Tea is te.
Don't mention it. And,
What?
I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
I mean, that's the thing with black tea, right?
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better.
When people get desperate or cornered, they evolve. They try to push forward because they don't have any other path to choose.
There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
That's how, like, I think cults start. Because when you choose, like, desperate people and give them a little shiver of hope, and they cling to it. Like, cling to it and become really, really loyal.
I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
What are these goods? Goods?
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Oh.
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think, small producers
Wait,
can
hold up.
possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
I saw a purple canned knowledge.
Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look!
Ah, yeah.
These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Do you know what it is? Some sort of marking we've never seen before?
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection.
See, this is why I'm saying, like, this is all a ploy from the academia itself.
I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
It could be a misunderstanding. No.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia.
Yeah.
If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But considering my current status, If I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Who's
Sure
Nabil?
thing. Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
I feel like we are getting really, really close to the end.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who was involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
All right.
Say names. Are we not going to listen to the names? Okay. Yeah, so it's inside the thing. Nabil. Isn't he the one who gave us the commission and stuff? To investigate who takes the knowledge capsules? I don't remember names. I only remember it's the guy. It's one of the guys. Inside sort of that place.
Take it easy.
It should be the guy.
Oh, we meet again.
Yeah, it's the guy.
How's the investigation going?
Fine.
Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
He's pretty okay.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden
That's
research.
right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed.
Like human biomechanics.
But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous.
Nah,
We
it's
better
just a
keep an
bunch
eye
of
out.
books. Wait, I pressed the wrong key. Is it below? Aw. Where is it?
Okay, I understand.
Utaiba. Utaiuba.
Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Are we getting like a hint from here? Are we? Are we getting like the what's coming going to happen? Let's see if research studies are there about the human instrumental project. Human Instrumentality Project. What was it called in Eva? Eva.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
Do you also know Cyno Utaiba?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Yeah, okay, sure. Come on, I pressed it again. I'm not going to look at them first. I need more. Ah, come on, that's a wall of text. If nothing. Am I going to read all this? Field material, the Court of Desolation. Despite repeated prohibition, research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly go through 3 stages: discovery, investigation, and fanaticism. So they go like crazy. The earliest stage of research is the relevant basic discovery phase, which cause little to no harm. The results of their discovery will show that treasures related to life and death may be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is also where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. Following the initial phase of the prolonged investigation phase, all documents regarding the location of Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structure itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers, despite their resources searching in the desert, only to find a scant few remaining stone tablets with the words "and entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life." 2 different inscriptions of the line have quickly emerged as a result. Some believe that the price of one's life is a key to entering the Court of Desolation, while others assert that it was a requirement of the court to appear. Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the later we gradually became mainstream. Okay, so you have to die to manifest the thing. As a result, many researchers have a short period of time, overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear. They attempt to sacrifice their lives. Relevant research became increasingly dangerous and was eventually banned. But even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until 7 scholars, including Murtad Radkhani were arrested that research on the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Murtad Radkhani. Murtad Radkhani. It feels familiar, but it's not. This researcher's name sounds familiar.
Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Oh.
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani.
Oh.
Not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
Oh.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno.
What do you mean? Aren't you a Matra? Aren't you like the police of this region? Is there any way we could meet Murtada?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
That got dark.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements.
Wait,
His
how?
reputation goes back a long way.
Wait, hold up. How old is his son then? If he's like pushing 50 this year. Think about it. Like, his son was like maybe imprisoned like 1 or 2 years back. Who knows? Maybe 10 years. Like, how old was he? It doesn't make sense. Like the ages.
He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Mortada.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born.
Give me a second, guys. I want to switch on the lights and stuff because mosquitoes are coming. Annoying critters.
So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him.
Mortada.
He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl.
Oh, shit.
By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
That's dark.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
You said Taj came to repository. Taj has gone through Murtada's research files.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that.
Maybe he's the culprit.
Yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to...
Oh, I get it. He's doing it because it says like it can bring back people, bring back dead people. So he is trying to like research this place, find this place, so he can get that power to revive his son. That's what's going to happen.
But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect.
Yeah.
because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so,
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death, or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to
See,
bring more
this is
time
what
back.
I said.
Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals.
I see a pattern with all these like story quests. There's a lot of like desperate people trying to like make ends meet.
Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere.
now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry.
I want to
Tosh.
read other
I
stuff.
won't let your
Don't like
reputation be tarnished.
teleport me.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Don't teleport me. Don't teleport me. Okay. Back on. I want to read these things. It seems interesting because of the of an account of Harvata's research being sentenced to prison for deciphering forbidden documents. What? Why was he like sent to prison for deciphering them? Isn't that their job? Because of an wait a minute. Spantamad research who were expelled from the academia for studying mechanical life forms. This is the guy from the Tinaris quest. But was he expelled?
Do you have any other questions?
What? Hey, I didn't even give me a prompt. Come on, if I leave this place, I can't even come back. You know when there's like a elevator door in this thing, right? The House of Dan. Is it called House of Dan? Dina. House of Dina. Dana. House of Dana. Dana is like giving, like offerings and stuff. So
Take it easy.
knowledge offering maybe. House of Dana. There's like an elevator inside it, right? So I think that's where you have to go to get to Scaramouche boss. Maybe. Or it's probably the Surastana place. No, it's probably this one because I think he's underground, not upstairs. Upstairs is like Kusunari's place. Who's this? Bada?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
He sounds like he knows something. He's not saying he knows anything. Butter. Butter. This is the Matra god. Jainam. That's an Indian name.
Excuse
If
me.
I haven't
have
heard
you seen
anything.
any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
See? They're like... I feel like they know something, but they're hiding it.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
This is the first like Eremite I
Our
have seen like
researcher
with
has been
white
making
skin.
frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar Rawar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. He's been
Kasharwa.
making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Right on the money.
There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Just calm down, dude.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
There he goes.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There is no way that he would...
Heroes also get desperate. Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine.
Shall we?
Looks like there's...
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Taj lives on the outskirts of Sumeru City. You can try looking for him there.
These voice actors, they like do a really good job compared to like quote-unquote competitors, I guess. I mean, who's there to compete Genshin? Top Fantasy? Who plays Top Fantasy now? I also stopped playing Top Fantasy. I joined the Discord server like a guild. No one plays Top Fantasy there now. Everyone plays Overwatch instead.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
There's no other option though. We have to do in order to clear his name.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
Taj Mahal.
What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he's aware of that. Even so, he won't go back down.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
I feel like I know this place. Yeah, I do.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go!
Okay. This guy's house?
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Sure, dude. That's Cyno now. Okay, he's in the desert. The place was, I think, here. I have like memorized these places now, but it's never like as like perfect as like Mondstadt. Mondstadt, if I see a place, I know where it is. But new regions, I am a little bit not like that. Live is also like that, a little bit, because it was there since the beginning of the game, right? Inazuma and Sumeru, they are recent, so it's a little bit harder to like recognize places.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change.
See, like here, is it like, don't you feel like it's like Murtada is like, it doesn't sound very like flowy. It doesn't sound like very good as a name. But Murtada, it does sound like a real name, Murtada. That's the thing with these names. Most of the time, if it's like T-A-T-E, it's Th or The. So that's the thing. It's like Japanese. Like even if you like write Romaji for like T-A, it's pronounced as Tha. That's why, like, even though we say Makoto's name as Makoto, it's correctly pronounced as Makoto.
Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person.
It's the same with like Rukka Devata too. Like Rukka. I don't even know what they call it. Like Rukka Devata, right? I don't know. I can not pronounce it correct. Because obviously because I have heard Rukka Devata more than countless times. More than countless times. The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
Even then, like Rukka Devata is not actually correct. Rukka Devata is, you can say it, but no one like says Rukka Devata. You say it as Ruksha Devata. Ruksha Devata is the correct word. Rukka Devata is also like in some dialects use it. Rukka. Oh, that's a geographical location. Good. Good thing I came around here. 500 meters. Let's see. There's a teleporter. Nope, no teleporter. Just to run, I guess. There's one elsewhere, but I think this is not. Walking is much better. I actually still can't like figure out what that tornado is. Why is it like blue? Is it because of like water, or is it because something else, like light, like a celestial nail kind of deal? Could be.
Busted.
These guys give so much like power. It's not even worth killing like Timmy's pigeons anymore. Okay, what are we supposed to do now? Oh, teleport unlocked. Enter Court of Desolation. It's here.
Time to go to work.
I feel like I have come this way. Bye bye.
Where do you think you're going?
Busted.
You take another bomb too. This Aramide is cool. I like her design.
Into the wind. Everybody stand back. Shine down. Quietly now. Busted.
But you have to go. Where is it? Like I have to go down? No. Huh. Where do I get into this place? Oh. There do be like this. See, it's the same like pattern from the like what I said earlier, the torches. We need Dendro. Why do we need Dendro? I'm thinking of using like a team with Child, Kusanali, Raiden, and Cookie. For Kusanali, when Kusanali comes, her domain expansion like gives more buffs according to like what character you have, right? Like if you have like a dual hydro, I don't know how like.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kind of nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Oh, we have Cyno. What I'm saying is like the rate of like eating increases with oh, you can like jump and like do easy. No? I thought you can jump and do easy. No, you can't do it.
Surrender! There is no escape!
Get broken. Get broken.
Futile! Shine down!
Oh, it's here. You can just see it. You don't even need to do any reaction.
Propagate! There is no escape! Surrender!
I can just kill this thing really fast. I want to like get burst of this guy. Okay.
No time to lose.
These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
This 5 team comp like messes with my head. Oh. It's like the Kazuha's domain.
Whoa, is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
I could get used to this.
You go in, you can't come out.
There is no escape!
This is why I love Hypergloom. Wait, hold up. This is Abyss. This is Abyss hideout. Why else would there be like a purple flame? It's a... Why is there like purple stuff? It should be something related to the Abyss. I mean, Abyss, Khandria, everything is the same, right? So obviously there's going to be like some purple stuff.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
Like these purple like lanterns, it's the same thing with the We Will Be Reunited quest domain. It's the same thing. The purple torches that go towards one source.
That eye seems to be staring right at us.
Which eye? That thing?
This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Poke the eye with an arrow. Poke. And okay, this is trippy. This is really trippy. Oh, it feels like you are the one moving, but you are not moving. The surrounding is the one moving. Oh. This is like a really weird maze kind of deal. Okay, well. No? That's not how you go? Okay. I guess you have to rotate it again. Rotate! See, it's like... Because there's like a central focal point, it feels weird. See, all this is, it's like purple, purple, purple. Who else uses purple? It's Abyss. My theory is correct. I haven't even done the quest yet, but it's correct.
Shine down. Propagate. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Judgment is upon you.
Okay. Oh. Purple, 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 purple. It's all purple. Why is it all purple? It's because Abyss Chondria. I sound like a conspiracy theorist. See, all this like it's going towards one source. Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me.
I'm like really focused on what he's saying.
Live with that pain and regret.
If he says like something important.
I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right.
Like about this place.
Reunite with him.
It really feels like we were reunited domain.
Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
That's a myth.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
It's a sealed forbidden knowledge, maybe.
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
He should feel danger because he's like a other descendant or reincarnation of Kasala. So he knows what's like why it's sealed or what's behind that door. I think that's the case.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Can you be the god? Da-dum. Did I really hear that drum beat? Da-dum.
This power is mine.
Oh, he's using these things.
I will set things right no matter what.
Germinate!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
You might be strong, but are you strong as a god?
Who's next?
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
So sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
I think I will make a small theory about this later. During this week. It's not going to be like a huge theory, but I want to like slightly explain what this domain. It's really interesting to me.
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Trapping us.
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then.
Huh?
After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path.
I mean, like theoretically, in Genshin world, it's not impossible to bring back someone who died, because their memories are like recycled in the Irminsul tree. It's possible to like bring back their memories and souls if they have not like entered reincarnation and they have born in another life. So if they are like still inside the tree, you can like cut like a damage, like open the tree a little bit and take his soul, and you can take his soul, but you have to like create like a vessel for him. So technically, you can bring back the dead in this world, in Genshin's world. I mean, in our world also we can do that. Like it's the same situation, but the problem is, as you can see, like there's no vessel you can hold a soul. Like only a flesh body like us humans can hold a soul. That's the problem. Like we call it Vijnana, like Vijnana Kanda from Tinari's talent. Vijnana is like consciousness. So it's the same thing as souls and memories and knowledge. So you can like extract the Vijnana from like the Irminsul tree if it had not exited it. Or if it already has the memories, you can like take the memories and create like an artificial ego creature. But it's not going to be the same person, right?
I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
The damage on the walls we saw on our way. You are going to destroy the Court of Desolation.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
It's like the underground network from Mondstadt. Like the same thing, but not working towards protecting Sumeru, instead of working towards like gaining every knowledge possible.
So, you pretended to be the one
Like,
behind all this.
it makes sense.
As a
Like
test for me.
each region has its own like underground network, that like underground or like rebellious kind of network that works towards the same thing but differently. Mondstadt, like Knights of Favonius, protects the region, but from the underground network protects the region like in the shadows. But Liue also has like, it's not like perfectly said, okay, there's something like this place and the underground network in Mondstadt. But it also has like the merchant network and stuff. Like Beto probably knows about it. Lingguang probably knows about it. Like, I don't remember whose quest, but I remember like one person's quest revolves around like doing like um whose was it? Is it? Yeah, it was Beto's, right? Beto's hangout. Beto's hangout. Something about like code names and fish and stuff, like, right? Getting like so there's probably like hidden networks all in, or we can, each region has its own secret network. Even like who Inazuma has the Shumatsuban. It's not working under Shogun, but instead working on the under the Yashiro Commission. So each region has its own like underground network.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
Even if he goes outside, he'll already be dead, because the underground people will just hunt him down. He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their life.
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research.
This guy's voice is like,
let this be the final judgment
the bass.
on myself.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling. That's the lowest I can go. Regardless.
I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes.
Mortada.
Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me.
What, the father has dark skin and the son has white? I mean, sure, the mother would have been like a forest person, academia student or something.
I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for.
Sorry for the trouble
We're
I've caused.
partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Cutscene! Let's go. Let's go.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because
she's going to be buried alive.
Matra.
Matra. Maybe it has a deeper meaning, like the sand clock, the sand timer thing. It's sand and it's time. Matra means like a time
The Court of Desolation
in music. Like in music, time signatures is called matra in our language. I mean, I think Indian music also has matra. It's like a time is matra in music. So sand clocks has sand. Matra is from the sand, desert. So I mean, it kind of makes sense, right?
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules, whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another target.
Yeah.
That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebob 4 days from now.
We have to wait 4 days? Wait until 4 days. Wow. So, 1 day. You can see the sun and moon rising and going down. And sun. Oh, sun didn't come from here. Moon should. Yeah, moon goes from there. But the sun doesn't go from there. That's weird. Why doesn't they like follow the same path? Oh, streaming for like 2.5 hours now already. I think this quest was much better.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Rebob, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What's the situation? What happened these last few days?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end.
Okay.
At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
Cyno.
After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups. I even
Probably
heard
Cyno.
that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more.
Groundbreaking and significant.
I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Ekamin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries.
Oh, he talked about this guy when he said someone will come to treat.
And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
People do change, and no belief can compare. Just as I gained courage from my own superiors and my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. I hope it will make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Tosh. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Rajan. Hello, Cyno.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
What?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora.
1,250,000 mora? What? She said like what 50,000 plus Paimon also.
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Good. Okay. I guess it's about time we end the stream today. We have been streaming like almost 3 hours now, and yeah, it's about time. So hope you guys enjoyed like Cyno's quest. I really did. It's sometimes it was like slow pace, but the most of them it was really good. Like it became dark, it became good, it became like it had all the ups and downs. So yeah, that's about it for me to talk about that. So I'll be calling it a day today. I will see you guys on Friday. Yeah, Friday. So yeah, bye bye. Good night. Good night.
Keep moving, we'd freeze to death.
Good evening. Good afternoon. I don't know. Good morning. Wherever you are in the world, it's good night for me at least. Then yeah, bye bye. I will be making a small theory about this, but yeah, tomorrow I will be starting to like write the theory. It's not a theory, but I have to like explain. I feel like I want to explain it. Recently I've been not like I started like writing the script about the one about Kusanale, but all the time I feel like I don't hit the points, so I always like scratch the project. So I have been like locked about that. So hopefully I get another better idea later. But now for now I'm working on that and a little bit of shorts maybe. I talked about a lot of things today, so I could make a little bit of shorts that will be up before this patch, before the next patch comes around. So yeah, that's about it for the news and stuff. Then yeah, bye. I'm leaving.